Hey, and welcome to this Plan With Me sticker session. I have a few ideas for what I want to do, and I've actually gone through and already kind of pulled some of my stickers out so that I can just show you how I'm going to change this vertical layout into a dashboard layout. I bought this vertical planner as my very first happy planner along with a couple other planners, and realize that I love this version the most because I can take things in and out, but vertical just doesn't work in my brain. I'm actually going to challenge myself next week to try to use my vertical spread, but lately I've just been turning all of my vertical plans into the dashboard format. So like all of October is all just different versions of dashboard, and that seems to work better for my brain and for the way that I'm planning things, but that doesn't mean that I can't push myself out of my box and try the vertical. But for this time, I'm going to use one more dashboard. So I bought these sticker planner things, like this product, because I like the idea of being able to move them around. I have a tendency to get going too fast and just slapping things down, and then I end up having to remove things when I make a mess or a mistake. So there's the sticker planning guides, and it has all the different layouts for classic planners inside of it. And this one that's on the page right now is vertical, so you'll see it just matches the boxes of your page so that you can get an idea of what you want to lay down where before it's actually permanently stuck to your paper and then ripping things or pulling things up. Okay, so I'm going to take this out, obviously, because I'm not going to plan vertically. And these just pop in and out of your planner, super easy. And then I'm going to pull the pages out of my planner so that we can actually plan with all the sticker plans. Today I'm using Echo Park paper from last year's fall collection. This is my favorite fall line, and it's Echo Park. I just used a strip of this green to kind of cover up the dates up there because I'm going to be moving my Monday through Sunday over here onto this side. And then the sticker pack or page that comes with it inside the pack is all fall themed. So I'm mixing that with the Happy Year stickers, and I just pulled some of the fall ones out of here. You'll see I used the rounded tops and a few of these, and just some kind of odds and ends, the little check boxes over there, because I like to do like 3 things a day as my goal and then mark those off. And then I used just one thing out of this household one, just the garbage one. I might add some other things in later, but I've been loving that garbage planner sticker just to throw on my planner to remind me. I have it on my phone too because I forget what day of the week it is. And then I use these washi tapes that are also by Mambi and Happy Planner. I don't remember which pack they are. I just kind of throw them all into a container. And then I also made my own stickers using the Cricut and Design Space, and you can find the other video on my channel. But I needed days of the week headers, and you'll see I had an issue with the Cricut on this one, and it started cutting out things I didn't want it to, so I had to actually do it twice. But I'm still using the parts down here that didn't cut out wrong. And I think that's it. So let's start planning. I'm going to move these out of the way since I've already chosen the things I want. I'll just show you again. I just kind of randomly pick and chose things. And then there was a couple of these that were tags, and so I just took the centers out of them and used them for check boxes, and you'll see that on my planner. So I'm going to remove these really quick and slide some stuff out of the way. Put that up there so that it's kind of out of the way. And then I think that's, yep, good. Okay, so this is just Cricut sticker paper, and you'll see a lot of people either run whiteout down this line or a piece of washi or something if they want to change the background or they want to do something with the planner spread that they're not happy with. This is super clunky, but we're close to the end of the year, and I don't really care because I want to use dashboard planner. So I'm just going to use this sticker paper and totally cover all of this so that I don't have to worry about the design that it is currently. I'll just try to get that lined up as best I can. And then I'm going to put other stuff over the top, but that's basically just to white out these lines in the background and not worry about them anymore. And then I will show you what my spread is with all the stickers that I've already pre-designed. Well, pre-designed my spread with the stickers. Okay. This one's not going to go all the way across, but it's still going to leave me some blank space there. And there's going to be enough stuff going on that I don't think your eye's going to notice very well that this just drops off. And then there's those. It might. I didn't pre-plan that very well. I had another piece of paper underneath there, so I wasn't actually looking at that part when I was planning it. So I'm just going to cut this really quick. I had put a piece of blank paper underneath the planner so that I could see what I was looking at without all the confusing lines. And obviously, I confused myself. So I'm just going to slice this really quick. More sticker paper. These are so frustrating once you get them. I tend to pull up the paper and not the sticky. Okay. There we go. So then my plan was this. And there's already like these decorations down at the bottom, and I actually kind of like them and think they go, since they are fall themed, I'm just going to kind of go over them. I might have to bump this up just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. So this is my plan with my stickers now. I'm just basically going to add it to my planner. This part here, these borders are scrapbook paper, and I just ran some Dotto permanent adhesive across the back of them and turned them into stickers. And you could also run them through your Xyron if you've got the little X Xyron machine or something like that. But in this case, yeah, I just did the Dotto. That Hermafix is probably my most favorite tool, and I think I've had this thing for probably over 15 years. Okay, so then this is going to move to the top of this page and cover up these dates and the days of the week, because I'm moving those down, as you can see, with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday over here. And this just goes in the corner of the paper. Line it up as best I can. And it's kind of going over onto my calendar, but I don't care. This is crookedy though. That does bug me. I've got these layered. So basically it's a sticker on top of a sticker, and I'm just gonna kind of straighten this out and follow my paper line and the edge of this a little bit better. There we go. And this one I think I'm good with. It doesn't quite cover the Wednesday, but once I start writing on it, it won't matter. Okay, this was here to cover Tuesday. And this is another one that I layered. I took just a header box with the decoration of the leaf, and then I grabbed one of the Remember Me triangle flags, and I'm just going to put it over there. There's a little bit of a gap there, but I might be able to scooch it. Or at least even it out. My brain doesn't do uneven gaps well. That's better. Okay. And then I did just a check mark or a checklist that I'm going to run down this. And this will just be kind of the things that I want to cover broadly for the week. This should go, I'm going to line this up so I can see where it goes. It's going to cover this just a little, and I'm good with that too, because I don't need all those dots. I'm going to pull this off without. I'm just going to lay this here so I can see where the lines should be, and kind of line it up with the holes over here and get an idea of where I had that laid out. I think if I just start this right here, then I can slide this out of the way. And if it's too long, like this is going off the paper, I can either have it go into the gutter and this part that's going to be inside the rings, or I can just have it go off the page and then trim it later. And I think I want to back it up because that squirrel was supposed to be on the edge of that corner thing. So I'm going to have to punch these again. Okay. I'm going to do this. I just took this quote and put it right underneath the first week of November because that way it highlights the days of this week. And I didn't need the rest of that month on there. That's what the monthly overview is for. And I can always go back and check that. I do want to cover the calendar pieces and the priorities word all the way though. Good enough. And then I had this kind of going, just kind of creates a little visual swirl right there. I'm going to put this sticker down first before I put my washi tape down because it was kind of going over the edge of this colored part and that's the way I want it to go. And then I have to lift a squirrel bottom. There we go. It's a little crooked, but it's not bad. And then this washi tape can go next. And I just know that it goes along the edge of this. And it can either go, it can overlap it a little or it can go under. So if you want to do something similar, basically you just cover up the vertical layout from before using these bigger box stickers or like I did with the sticker paper. That is totally crooked. This thinner washi tape and I do not get along. There we go. But you'll notice I tend to use it a lot. Okay. And then this is going to kind of section off some of my notes over here. And I might go through and throw an extra header or two on there, depending on what I need to plan for next week. I'm going to go ahead and look at that before I finalize. I'm going to put... I need to lift the leaf up again. There we go. Okay, so then this is the section where I said I used those dots, and I'm going to use them for a checklist down the side here. But first I have to fit this truck and the bird on. I'm going to use this washi strip, oops, to kind of cover up where this didn't quite meet what I wanted it to do. And I just tore this washi, but I'm okay with that because I can put it back together almost perfectly. You'll notice over on this side, when we get over here to some of these check marks, I tore those too because I wasn't counting properly. And I'm just going to go with it because once they're stuck down, you can barely see the rip. And my planner's for me, so if I can live with the rip, it's not a big deal. And once this week is done, I won't be looking at it anymore anyway. Then I'm going to use these little dots as a check mark. And originally I was going to put them right here, but I think, let's see. I think I'm going to change, no I'm not. Still going to put him there and I can still fit in my to-do list. I'm just going to move these up just a little. And I did 2 dots. They kind of look like the pumpkins flew out of the back of the truck. And then just a flower for fun, and because I ran out of dots. Okay, so that's the left hand side of my spread. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the right. Let's slide this out of the way. Same idea. I've got some more layered stickers over here. And this one's going to be a little more tricky because I like layered 4 things. I think I got it though. And we're going to go up here. I'm going to use this corner as my guide because it's nice and straight on both sides. And then just follow the top of that paper. I might have to do some trimming, but it'll be okay. Okay. And then this is basically to cover up the Thursday, and I can either put meal plans in there or I can just write some notes to myself of what I need to get done. The weekend is when the daylight savings ends or begins. I don't know how that works. We fall back, so either way, it's daylight savings this weekend. And it's going to happen on a day that's not actually listed on my planner for right then, but I'm going to put it on there just because otherwise I won't ever get to use that sticker. So Monday the 2nd, and then it's going to be easier to put bees down, and then I'll just put the yellow across the top. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before and kind of line this up so that I can see where that line is supposed to be. And then I'll just kind of eyeball it and start it from there. Washi tape works really well for just drawing lines or covering lines. And I would have just covered straight down my page too, but I wanted to cover up all those vertical boxes in there. Next week, that's the challenge. And see if I can plan with a vertical planner. I've seen some ideas that I really like and that I'm willing to give it a go, so we'll see what I can do. Teach my brain to work outside the box, or in this case inside the boxes. I just feel like I never have enough room, but if I'm a to-do list person, it shouldn't matter because I can fit my little to-do lists inside those boxes. Maybe I felt like it was too much stuff to plan and I didn't have enough to fill it. I don't know. Something like that. I'll leave that birdie there. Line this up one more time. And then we'll have to do the center. That line might just be a good idea for helping with to-do lists. I don't know. Okay, and then the center. And that's going to start kind of to the left of where I put the Monday. I might have to go over it just a little. Oops. I think I'm going to pull the 2 up. Stick it back over the top of this. Good enough. About right there. And I just kind of use my thumbnail to tear those off. I should probably cut them, but I get going and then I forget to reach for tools. Pull this up. Put it back down. Kind of over the washi. It's going to help to hold it too since I've touched it like 10 times. Okay, this was Wednesday. Okay, so now just put the days of the week on there. I'm going to tear this one off so it's not in that hole punch area. Maybe. I might have to reach for a tool. To do goes right there. I have the tweezer thingies too, and I always forget to use those too for holding on to the stickers. And you'd think the more I struggle with it, the more I'd remember to go get them and use them, but I don't. I guess I'm gonna have to train myself to do that too. Okay, so now I'm basically just working down through the things that I've already pre-planned and laid out until I get to the bottom here where I'm gonna have to kind of mess with it again. Here's my to-do strip for Thursday. And I have to look at my phone. I know I have at least 2 things that are set times that I have to write in here to remember, but I keep confusing Tuesday with Wednesday next week, and I'm not sure where I'm at there. Okay. So again, I just mixed and matched the Echo Park papers and stickers. That's these ones with the kind of a white edge, which I'm kind of irritated by stickers with white edges like that, but it's what I had, and it was fall themed and it needed to be used up. if I had time, I would have gone and fussy cut some of that around, but I'm not really that worried about it. Okay, so this one's going to get kind of shorted, but I don't really plan much on weekends. I just kind of go with the flow for what we've got going on as a family. And I don't really need to put much inside my planner for that. I use my planner more as a keep track of myself Monday through Friday goals, and then what I'm actually working on that go towards those goals. So in this case, it's okay for me to just fill it up, other than I didn't want to cover that truck too much. Maybe I'll put this up here. No, it's not working right there. I think I can cover Saturday. Meh. I'm just going to go down here and have it go with the other leaves along the bottom. I need to find a coffee cup too, or something to go with this theme, because any day's a good day for coffee, but a coffee date or two would be fun. This is the one I ripped when I was not counting. I was going to divide it into 3 and 3, and I went 4 and 2. So I'm going to just kind of line it up the best I can and then stick it down. I don't really care if it's broken or whatever, because I'm going to write next to it anyway. Trash, we put it out Thursday night, but it goes out on Friday, so I'm just going to kind of throw it there on the corner. And then Sunday, again, it's just kind of whatever happens, whatever the boys are doing. I just filling around. And then I'm going to have to cut that. Actually, I might cover up all the way to the bottom with that one. I need to cut this with a razor just because I liked it. I didn't want it coming up into my Sunday. And I wanted it just to be a little bit lower. And I can cover up more of the background if I bring it down a little bit more. Okay, so there we have it. My spread for next week. I'm going to grab some scissors. These are probably my other one that I've had the longest. I think I've had these like 10 years. They are the best scissor. They're just cutter bees, and I think you can still get them online, but they stay sharp. They work great for fussy cutting. I like to do like little intricate things, and because of the tip, they go around that stuff really well. I don't think I had anything else I needed to trim. So this is ready to go in my planner. I need to remember a few things that I'm going to write in later. And I think that's it. So if you have any questions, and I think I'm going to do my writing with these colors. I might throw in an orange from this Papermate Ink Joy. And I think we're good. So questions, comments, leave them down below. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm planning on doing more of these and some more how-tos and step-by-steps. So if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know.